This sheet has a whole lot of grammar on it and a whole lot of concepts being reviewed. This is sort of like your little practice final exam. So don't feel overwhelmed. You might have to watch it a couple times. This is a chance for you to go back and kind of quiz yourself and see what you need to review more. All right? Go ahead, if you want, take out a sheet of paper and write these 10 words down in Spanish, okay? I'll give you just a second to pause if you want time to do that. All right. Now, notice, here are the infinitives, okay? Keep in mind that all of these are irregular, okay? They're all irregular in the yo form. They're all irregular in the preterite. These are very, very irregular verbs. And again, why are some verbs so irregular? Because they're used so much. If you're wondering, why do some verbs have G's or Y's? They're used so much they're worn out. Now, you could pause for a second if you want and try to go from venir to the yo form present tense. I'll give you a hint. The yo form present tense of venir is vengo. So go ahead and pause if you'd like here. Now, notice, vengo, digo, salgo, hago, pongo, tengo, valgo. A bunch of these are G verbs. Remember those? We talked about there's a G in the yo form present tense. Now, a few of them are just irregular. Obviously, quiero and say are not G verbs, but they're very, very irregular. Now, keep in mind, if a verb is irregular in the present tense, yo form, like quiero, say, pongo, puedo, it's going to be irregular in lots of other forms. So, if you like, pause here and see if you can remember the affirmative to commands. How do you order your friend come, tell, leave, do, have? Okay, here we go. Now, there was a chant we did with affirmative commands that was very, very helpful, I thought. There's an action actor here in America called Vin Diesel. Everybody say Vin Diesel. Vin Diesel. And here's a chant that I used. Vin Diesel has 10 weapons. Go. Vin Diesel has 10 weapons. So notice, vengo turns into ven, digo turns into di, salgo turns into sal. And for the most part, you just drop the go. All right. Now, these four we're going to talk about later. They're kind of tricky and weird, and you're not going to see these very often anyway. Now, if you want to pause here, go ahead and pause and try to write the hard future forms of these 10 verbs, okay, in the yo form. If you want to pause, this is a good time. Now, notice, these look very, very similar to the affirmative command. Then turns into vendré. Sal turns into saldré. Ten turns into tendré. Pon turns into pondré. So you sort of kind of see ven, di, sal, ten weapons. But there's another thing going on here. I want you to notice, for the hard future, they either end in dre or re. Okay? Everybody say Dr. Dre. Dr. Dre. There's a rapper here in America called Dr. Dre. So ven turns into vendré. Sal turns into saldré. Ten turns into tendré. Pon turns into pondré. Now, if they don't end in dre, dre, they end in re. Okay? Dire, are, querer, saber. So in the hard future, you're either going to end in dre or re. Okay? Dre or re. Again, this is just a nice way to go back and quiz yourself on the infinitives, the yo form present tense, the affirmative to commands, and the future. It's a nice reference sheet. All right? Again, you might want to watch this again. Cool.